Guys, welcome back to Man Cave Media. We have our first unboxing video. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Let's get into it. So, you saw the thumbnail. I got a couple of different titles in here. I would say that most of these titles were on my list of things I wanted to try and look for in the wild. And I got these at a brand new to me online shopping place. It just fell into my lap. I saw it on a Facebook ad and I figured I'd check it out. But guys, you saw the thumbnail. I got these titles cheaper than I would have gotten them at Goodwill. These tires are definitely cheaper than Goodwill. And I got these from Pixels and Reels Media Emporium. So let's get into it and see what I got. All right, guys, we're in the box. Let's see how the packaging looks. All right. I've been waiting on this for sitting on this for 2 days, waiting to do an unboxing for y'all. I've been really busy at work, but so far, really good packaging, guys. Look at this. Wow. Lots of packaging. Got some bubble wrap in here. Not bad. Not bad at all. Definitely good packaging. Here we are. All right. Let's see. We got 15 titles to go through. Guys, like I said, most of these were on my list. And again, cheaper than Goodwill. Let's get into this. Most of these are going to be Blu-rays. I think 2 of them might be DVDs, but look, all right. So first of all, I have, I don't remember what the first one is called, but the London Has Fallen, America Has Fallen. I can't remember. It's the Gerard Butler where he's like a bodyguard. There's like 3 of them. I have the Olympus Has Fallen. I have the first one. I think I have the first one on DVD, but I don't have the other 2. So I got London Has Fallen on Blu-ray. Now guys, at Goodwill for a Blu-ray, you're spending about $3. I got this for $2. All the Blu-rays I got, I think most of the Blu-rays I got. Don't quote me on that. Most of the Blu-rays I got for $2. And again, at Goodwill, you're gonna get a Blu-ray for $3. So first one, London Has Fallen. Next one, I have all of the Rambo movies. I have 1 through 4, and I needed the last one to complete my Rambo collection. So I got Rambo Last Blood. Again, $2. Next one, I just found out about this movie. I think it was on doom scrolling on Facebook and happened to find the clip of it. Never heard of it. Looked fun. My wife and I rented it, and I absolutely loved it. And immediately went on my list. In a few days, checked this place out. They had it. Tango and Cash. Again, $2. Guys, this was awesome. This was such a fun ride. All right, next one. This one I have not seen in a long time. I think this is one of my wife's favorite movies. But again, $2. The Fifth Element on Blu-ray. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. I don't remember much about it at all. But figured, it's one of her favorite movies. I haven't seen it in a long time. You can't beat a $2 Blu-ray. Next, also $2. The Martian. This is what is his name? Andy Weir. I think his name is Andy Weir, the guy who did Project Hail Mary. This is one of his other adaptations from book to movie. Guys, this was a fun ride. I can tell you one thing about this movie. If I was Matt Damon in this movie, I would have done it a long time ago. Because one thing you guys don't know about me, I do not like potatoes. It's just I don't get it. I've tried them all different ways. I do like French fries though. I do like potato chips. We're getting off topic, but I don't like potatoes. I would have died a long time ago. Because if you haven't seen this, he lives off potatoes, only potatoes, for a very long time. Okay, next one. I am trying to collect all of the Marvel movies leading up to Endgame. After Endgame, it gets kind of spotty for me. You know, it just kind of starts dropping off. The quality of the movies kind of start dropping off for me. So I want to collect all of the Marvel movies leading up to Endgame. And that includes the X-Men movies. So I have quite a few. And I did complete a lot of those in this haul. But the Wolverine was one that I definitely needed. And I want to get them all on Blu-ray. One thing about the site, I don't think that it says if a title is coming in a slipcase or not. So far I see that these two do have slipcases. So that's really cool. Definitely really happy that this has a slipcase. But that's one that I needed. And guys, so far, all these Blu-rays are $2. All of them are $2. Again, cheaper than the Goodwill. All right, next one. Guys, I saw this last year and I watched it alone. I think my wife was at work, and when she got back, or the next day, I said, you have to watch this. I just dropped it. But listen, guys, Unhinged with Russell Crowe was a wild ride. Very wild ride. Definitely not a title I've seen for Russell Crowe before. He does not play a good man. He's very unhinged. But definitely a high tense movie and a high recommend. And guys, this slipcover is real nice. It's a real nice slipcover. I like it when the slipcover goes all the way to the top and you don't have like the Blu-ray line right here. These are my favorite slipcovers. All right, next one. Going down the line. Here you go. Angel Has Fallen. This is another one that I needed. This is the last one I needed. So now I have all three of them. Olympus Has Fallen, London Has Fallen, Angel Has Fallen. I know Olympus Has Fallen is the first one. I don't remember how the other two, what order they go in. But this is another one I needed. So now I have all three of those. Angel Has Fallen. With the slipcase. All right, here we go. This is Avengers Infinity War. This was the last Avengers movie that I needed. Again, leading up to Endgame. I already have Endgame, but this was the last Avengers movie I was missing. Definitely happy that it came with the slipcase. But this is a really nice slipcase. I don't know. I think this might be my favorite Avengers movie out of the four. But I don't know. Glad to have that. Don't fall. All right. All right. Here's another one. This is one of the other Marvel movies. I got a couple of the Marvel movies, but Captain America Civil War, needed this one. Again, $2. Can't beat that. So glad to have that. Here we go. Ooh. So my wife and I watched this one last year, and I thought it was a very intense and fun ride. And I definitely want to revisit it again, because there's quite a few moments like, damn, you know, Brightburn. If you haven't heard about this is pretty much, I guess, in an alternate universe, if the kid version of Superman was not a good kid at all and was like murderous and stuff. But definitely I would recommend this. It's pretty good. All right, now, all right, this one has been on my list for a while. Dirty Grandpa, but the De Niro and Efron version. The Bad Grandpa with Johnny Knoxville, didn't really care for that at all. But this one's fun. Robert De Niro in this is so funny. They put the sticker over his face. But Robert De Niro in this is so funny. There's a scene in that movie where like Efron is like just pouring his heart out to De Niro, like having like a real moment and they're at like a gift shop, and then I was just like reading off like inspirational T-shirts, just like just to make him feel good about himself. But I actually do that to my wife at Hobby Lobby all the time. All right, next one. This one has been on my list for a very long time. Every time I find it, it's either too expensive, you know, for my price range, or it's a 4K. I'm not looking into 4Ks just yet, but this has been on my list, and this is one of my favorite movies of all time. This title gets confusing sometimes. Is it Live, Die, Repeat, Edge of Tomorrow? Or is it just Edge of Tomorrow? Or what? I figured this is Edge of Tomorrow. So we're just going to go with that. Edge of Tomorrow with Tom Cruise. Really, really fun movie. You know, there's like an alien invasion type of thing. And Tom Cruise is like maybe like a reporter, or you know, he's definitely in the military, but he's like not supposed to be in action, and he gets thrown into action, and it's kind of like turns into a Groundhog Day, but he just gets better and better as it goes. Definitely high recommend. Very, very fun. All right, next one. Okay. All right, guys, we're gonna get into the last three here. I got one more Blu-ray and I got 2 DVDs. So all the Blu-rays that we went through already are $2. I got all of those for $2. Again, cheaper than Goodwill. Goodwill, we get a Blu-ray for $3. So this one has been on my list for a while, and it is Adelita Battle Angel. I got this one for $4. So just $1 more than I would have gotten from Goodwill. But I tried to get this at Half Price Books last time I got, and I think they wanted $13 for this. So way cheaper than Half Price Books. But this is one of James Cameron's little side projects between Avatar. Really, really wish they would do a sequel to this. The ending left it wide open for more. So hopefully we get a sequel to this soon. So those were all Blu-rays. Those are all the Blu-rays that I got. And we have 2 DVDs. First one I put on my list just recently, and I was shocked, absolutely shocked that I didn't have this in my collection. But I really love submarine movies. It's one of my subgenres I really, really like. I have a couple other submarine movies, but I was, again, very shocked that I have not had this in my collection. Hunt for Red October. They just released the announcement that this is coming to 4K. I think with like a really cool steelbook and stuff, but I'm okay with the DVD. You know, it's came out on DVD, I believe. You know, and I got this for $250. Not bad. At Goodwill for a DVD, you're paying $2. So this was only 50 cents more than what we got at Goodwill. Half Price Books, you probably spend about $5 for this. All right, last DVD. I recently saw this and I liked it. It was a fun time. American Made with Tom Cruise. This one was pretty fun. He is Tom Cruise is like a commercial pilot, and I think he gets like bored with, you know, the commercial flying, and he starts flying small planes for the drug cartels back in the day, for I think Pablo Escobar and stuff like that. But this was pretty fun. I really liked it. I would recommend it for sure. It had some fun moments, but I got that one for $1.50. So that one was definitely cheaper than I would have got it for Goodwill. Goodwill DVD is $2. Got that one for $1.50. But guys, I got, what did I say? But guys, I got 15 movies for, quick math in my head, 13 of them Blu-rays and 2 DVDs. So 13 Blu-rays, 2 DVDs. I paid $35, I believe, and some change. And that is with $10 of shipping. Guys, Pixels, Reels, Media, and Emporiums. He's out in North Carolina. He has a brick and mortar shop there. Definitely check it out. Check out his site. Again, cheaper than Goodwill. He does pre-orders. You can look at 4Ks on there, I believe. He's got a bunch of pre-owned Blu-rays. He's got a bunch of pre-owned DVDs. He's got toys. He's got video games. Definitely check out his site, guys. But when I bought all those guys, he was running a sale. The sale is still going on now at the time of this recording. If you buy 4 pre-owned movies, you get 1 for free. So I believe I got 2 or 3 of those for free. And also, if you spend more than $50, your shipping is free. But definitely check it out. I was very surprised by his prices. He has very good prices. But definitely check it out. But one more quick thing, guys. I just wanted to compliment this guy on his packaging job. All my movies were packaged really, really well in a nice big box. Covered, absolutely covered in bubble wrap and packing paper. So, I mean, I've talked before about like groove.com will send your stuff in a paper bag. I've heard that places like Criterion, if you order it straight from the site, might send you your stuff damaged. I know Amazon would definitely send it in a very thin bubble mailer. But this guy does it right. There's some good ones out there that really care about you receiving your movies undamaged. But guys, again, go check out Pixels and Reels Media Forum and just support your local media stores and give them a shout out. But guys, that's all I got. I knocked out a lot of movies off my list for dirt cheap. I appreciate you sticking around, and I'll talk to you again soon. Guys, welcome back to Man Cave Media.